Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this tutorial of the Next.js. So this is a very simple code as of now. So on the home page we have this code rendered, which is, this is a home page. So in this tutorial we will see how to fire get request, or how to create a get API. Okay, so when it comes to the Next.js, you can even write the backend code in one repository only. So for that purpose, what we'll do, we'll just right click on this folder. Will create one folder called API, and again a new folder. I'll call it hello, and inside of the hello I will create one page called route.js. Okay, so this is the route.js, and when it comes to the route.js, I will say export async function. I will create one function which is of type get. Okay, so this is basically the get request, and when it comes to this get request, I will return response. I will say a response dot json response.json, and I will send some response over here when this get request will be called. So I will write a message. I will say hello from Next.js. Okay, I'm making a lot of spelling mistakes right now, but that's okay. And if you want, you can even send a time. I will say new date, and to ISO string. I will give it to convert into ISO string. Okay, so basically this is a very simple get request. So over here, what is happening, I have created one route which is of get request. Okay, this is basically of type get request. So right now this is my local host. I'll do one thing, I'll open postman. So this is my local host 3000 where my code is running, and then I have declared this /API/hello. So now if I just hit this route /API/hello, and if I just hit enter, this is of type get. I'm getting this message and the time. Okay, so this is a get request without any middleware. This is a open API which is sending this data. So now if suppose I want to create one more route, I can do that also. I will create one separate route over here, and I will try to fetch some data. So I'll do one thing, I will create one folder called post, and I'll say route.js. So this is my okay, so this goes inside of the AR. Where did this go? I think by mistake I have created this post. Where did post inside of the hello? Okay, so I have to create it inside of the API. Okay, so now if you just see inside of the API, there is hello and the post. Don't get confused. So this post is basically, this post is inside of the API. Accidentally I created under the hello, so that's why I just moved it. So don't get confused about it. So right now what I'll do, I'll try to fetch some data. So in order to do that, I'll be making use of this JSON placeholder. If you just open this JSON placeholder, I'll try to fetch some post from here. This is the open API. I will be doing that from this particular URL. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll just get back to the my code, and I will say export async function, and this is of type get, and it is having a request. Okay, so this is my function. This is basically try and catch and if there is any error, I'll do one thing. I will console log error. I'll console log error, and if you want, you can even return a response. I'll say return response dot JSON, and you can send some response over here, and you can say error. There's some error, something went wrong. Some error is there or something like that. Okay, so this is not important. We won't be focusing on this sketch. We just have to focus instead of the try. So I'll say constant response is equal to wait. Then I will use fetch to fetch the data. Okay, and I'll be fetching the data from this URL. Okay, I want all this post, so I will use this fetch over here, and if response if the response is not okay, that means we didn't fetch the data, so we will send error, which is basically this only have to do. I'll say something error, and I can just send a error message, but I won't be doing that. Okay, if you want, you can do that, but right now I'm just trying to focus on the fetching the post. So what I will do right now, my intention over is to fetch all the posts. I will say constant post is equal to await response dot JSON. I will convert the data into the JSON, and then I will return response. I will say response dot JSON, and I want to return the data form to JSON only, and I will give some message. I'll say post fetch successfully, and after that I will give the count. What am I doing? I'll give the count of the number of the post. I'll say post dot length, no, just length, and whatever is the data that I have fetched, I'll say post dot slice. I don't want all the data, I just want some specific part only, so I'll just do this. I'll save, and basically this will give me the post. Okay, so now if I just hit the route like forward slash API forward slash post, I'll get some post. So I will go to the postman. Okay, so now as can be seen, we are getting the post over here. Okay, so we are getting 5 posts because we have sliced all the post. Okay, so if we don't do this, we'll get the entire data, but we don't want the entire data. So basically this is how we fetch the data. So this is basically the get request, and we have fetched the data from this open API. This is basically to get the data for your projects if you are building some dummy projects. Okay, so this is how the get API is built and get request works. So thanks for watching, and the next tutorials we will be taking care of the other routes, or how to post the data and patch, delete, and all those things. Thanks for watching.